All right, we here, we live. Another sparring session. Got the homie. He's
Yeah,
been on
yeah.
alternate madness, fucking it up, making the motherfucking, making some noise out here in the world. We got the homie, Kid Chaos in the building. Shout out to you,
Headshot.
brother.
What's happening, brother?
Headshot. Default, I like that. I was one of the first people to catch it right when you was doing it. I was like, oh,
yeah.
he's doing the
Yeah,
parody.
I think people didn't catch on instantly. I think a few people didn't get onto it instantly.
Yeah, yeah, because I seen a lot of people on the timeline like, yo, what's he doing? I'm like, he's doing a parody. Like he's doing a parody of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like
There you go.
that's all he's
There
doing.
you go.
And that shit was dope. I like that. That shit. You and Sick was a dope battle.
Definitely was. Definitely was.
Y'all
On
was
both
going.
ends.
Y'all was
Crazy.
going, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. I see you from South Carolina?
Yep. I was born in Savannah, Georgia.
Okay.
And a lot of my time, early childhood is in Garden City, Georgia, and Camden County, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I got about 12 or 13, my mother sent me up here to move with my father in Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
And then I stayed here ever since, about 13.
Yeah, my people from South Carolina, like my roots from Holly Hill.
Yeah. Okay,
Hill.
where?
Holly Hill. That's a little small joint, but that's where my people is from.
Yeah. All time.
Holly Hill, Santee, and all that. Yeah. I know about South Carolina.
I was locked up near Santee, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I know about South Carolina. Yeah, man. So I noticed your style is real lyrical, real. You use your pen, you use your words correctly. So I gotta ask you, like, who were some of your early influences in rap, period? Because I seen a thing going around earlier where a dude was, one of the bloggers, the podcast dude was trying to take one of the new guys' styles and mesh. Like, oh, he sounds like this guy and that guy, which y'all class is probably it is definitely one of the more original classes out of the bunch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
I think it's definitely one of the more diverse. Definitely.
It's not no carbon copies in there. But so yeah, I just want to know, like, who was your early influences in rap? You know what I mean? Like, who was you listening that got you like, I gotta do this shit?
Camouflage is the one who really made me turn my eye to hip hop. He's a Savannah legend. His daughter, I think, is Lil Flawed. She raps. She was on that show recently. I can't remember the name of it. But Camouflage was kind of initially, but from there, Eminem and Lupe Fiasco, man. If I had anybody as far as lyricism, Eminem and Lupe Fiasco, but then with a heavy dose of Tupac and Kanye for their own reasons. But lyricists were definitely Eminem, Lupe Fiasco. And T.I. And it's been a few. It's been a lot, and I don't want to say all of them.
But you could tell when you say Eminem and Lupe, you could tell because not like you rap like them, but you could just tell the level of articulation when you use your words and you speak how you speak. And so that's dope. And you mix it with the Southern. So when did you get into battle rap, or how'd you get into it? How? Like, everybody got a battle story. Like,
all my initial raps were battle raps in a sense, because I always thought when I heard raps that people were talking to somebody.
Right.
Every time I heard a rap, nigga, when I see you, I'm a da-da-da. So I always thought they were talking to someone. So I always thought that was rap at first. I thought initially it was mostly, if you're not going to rap about a girl, you're going to rap about a guy that you don't like. That was pretty much what I understood.
Right.
As time
if it ain't love, it's war, right?
Yeah, exactly. If it's not love, it's war. If you're not talking about, I want this girl, I do this and that to you, your man ain't shit. Right. Then boom, perfect segue. Your man ain't shit. I will shoot you. I will kill you.
I'll shoot him.
You know what I'm saying?
Shoot him and take, Yeah,
I'll shoot him and take you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, that's initially what I perceived hip hop as. And then as I got older, I understand the different facets and how, multifaceted it can be. And then the battle rap came from, then I was just met a guy when I was 13 or 14, something like that. And he was from Ohio. He brought down Smack DVDs. We knew nothing
Mm.
about it. We was in a little town, Camden County, Georgia. Ain't know nothing about no literal battle rap. We knew a little bit about 106 and Park freestyles,
All right.
Club on MTV. I think that was a little later, but I think the main thing we knew was like 8 Mile and 106 and Park. And then, like I said, they brought those down. I'm like, oh, this is what it is. And the first battle I remember seeing was J Mill versus Mook. That was the first Smack DVD I saw, the first like actual I feel battle one. And I was like, this is amazing. Like, so then the guy asked me, like, you can do this. He's older. You know, I'm 13 or 14, but I was kind of always a little more advanced than those around my age and rapping as far, you know. So he was like, man, you don't rap like a kid. He was like, it's some men up here who rap. What's up? And he literally would take me, we lived in a trailer park. He would just take me around we live in a military town. So there's a lot of guys who were a little older in the Navy. Okay. And like from different areas around the world, you know what I'm saying? Because we live in Camden County, Georgia. You look it up, it has one of the biggest naval bases in the country is there. So anyway, it's a big military area. So there's a lot of military people. And he would just take me around like, hey, go. And I would just battle motherfuckers like, and then just got to that point where I was just knowing that, especially around that area, like, bro, like this little motherfucker going around chewing motherfuckers' heads off. Like, and I was biting at first. I was definitely biting at first. I was Cassidy was my biggest battle rap influence at that time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure he would hear this, and especially the bigger I get, he would take that and just get a huge ego.
Yeah, you know, he'll talk crazy and all that.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's Cass.
It is what it is. Just to be completely honest, man, Cassidy was like, that shit real. I know how bagging the whole brick fit. Big deal. Hit the garage and switch wheels. My chick's real with the Minaj and tip drills. Like Cassidy was just different to me at the time. So I was like, yo, like, this dude is amazing. So I would kind of use his stuff and mix in mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like around the area, they ain't know about Cassidy like that. So
yeah, you just put a little sauce on it. Like, all right, a little bit of him, a little bit of me. Ain't nobody gonna know. Yeah.
Exactly. And then that's pretty much how I started right there. And then just, you know, continue from there, high school.
That's dope. That's dope, man. Yeah, I was gonna ask you, because I know the level of your articulation is crazy. So how was you as a student?
Bad. I was a very bad student.
I was terrible. People always credit me as the smart pen guy. Like in school, I hated fucking school, dog.
Cool. I think I might have had a slight case of ADD, or I think more of what it was is that I just had an overactive imagination, and that just teachers were just not engaging with me in a way that kept my attention. Because I would always be in the advanced classes, and then I would just get in, and I would be like, "This is boring. Like I don't want to
bullshit." Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like I'm here, so I my grades were horrible. They would always start off good. Beginning of the year would start off good, and then once I realized I do not want to be here,
you check out.
I would just like. The thing is, I wasn't a skip school type, nothing like that. I would just read, like whatever they had going on. I would have a book, and I would just not be paying attention. I'd just be reading during class.
Same with me. Yeah, I was either reading or I was writing rhymes.
Exactly, one of the two. I was either reading the book or writing bars. You know what I'm saying? I usually I would do it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Your articulation comes from a lot of self-study.
Yeah.
Self-research and reading books.
That's an autodidact. That's actually the term for it. It's an autodidact. It's someone who was self-taught, and that's literally what it sounds like you and I both, you know what I'm saying, both are. It's like when it's something that you're self-interested in, you can go and look up all the knowledge in the world because you know how to receive it and bring it in a way that actually is going to stick with you. But just somebody doing this, like, this is this, and I'll always question things. And teachers hate it. I'll question everything. And they would be like, well, if you don't get it, just wait after class. I'm like, I don't think it's wrong with me to ask, how do you know this is true? You know what I'm saying? They would say some shit in history class, and I'd be like,
especially in history. Only class I didn't question was math, because I could verify, like, all right, 2 and 2, that is 4 every time. Like, it's never gonna change. But history and all that, they used to kick me out every class. You get out. Go. I was a kid and they told me Columbus discovered America. I was like,
Yeah, and I'm be honest, I wouldn't even put myself on that. You were a lot more advanced than me then, because I wasn't even on it like that, because I didn't really understand things like that at that age. You know what I'm saying? To be real, not quite. it was just more so things that I just began to question. Like, I remember I got myself out of a write-up in school because I questioned, why is it even a curse word? You know what I'm saying? I got a write-up in school for cussing, and then the teacher was about to write me up, and I was like, okay, so what did I say? He was like, I think it was like shit or something. I can't remember. But I was like, and why is that bad? I said, that is another term for feces. Whatever it was, what it was. I know I didn't use it in a derogatory way. I just said the word. And then Neil said, so me and the teacher had a debate, like right there. And then he was like, you know what? Just go sit down. And he tore it up because it was just like, that was my thing. It was always questioning kind of stuff like that at least I could get a grasp on. Now, of course, the older I got, kind of realized how we're seen by society and things like that.
Right.
Then it started making me question my stance in this country. Then that's when those.
Yeah, that's when that thing. When did you start to come into that consciousness? Because obviously you carry it. You know what I mean? It's battle rap, so we all black men, but there's a few of us that carry that consciousness, like me, myself, you, B Dot, Oops, you know what I'm saying? A couple other cats, but that are like that we wave it like a flag. That's what we do.
Yep.
When did you start to come into that? Was it? I know you in the South, and I know that it's different from where I'm at. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
And I've been there, so I know how they treat you. So
yeah, I definitely can be.
I know I can be.
My grandparents and all them, they grew up around a lot of racism and stuff. So I grew up in that family of, no disrespect to anyone, but it's like, cracker this, cracker that. And, so I've always kind of had that mindset, okay, I know that something's up with this, and then them explaining to me how whites view and stuff like that. But as I said, it kind of, I was, like I said, again, I was just kind of a questioner. So it's like, it's certain stuff, they put it in me. Like, we had black board games as a child. My aunt gave that to me, who's actually in the process of getting her master's. Her doctorate. My aunt is like just always been that way, me growing up. And she's always tried to put consciousness in us. My family's just like, they always try to put that in us. We weren't allowed to cuss, and definitely wasn't allowed to say nigga. Like, nigga was not allowed in the household. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like certain things like that, and we just grew up with that mindset. But, of course, you stray away from when you get older. I think I know everything. But then when I got I'll say right when I got about 18, 19, when I really started getting on my own and getting in the streets a lot, it's just a lot of that started re-resonating with me. I don't know how to describe it. It's just, I guess a lot of things they told me when I was younger just started just sitting in my mind. I'm just like, damn, like I'm starting to look at things differently. I go to the corner store and there'll be an Indian guy in there, and he might say something. Then out of the blue, all my homies in there, I'm saying, they acting their way. And I'm like, bro, you in our neighborhood. You and I did it. My dogs, like, I didn't even think about it like that. And I'm like, I ain't never thought about that. I don't know where it's coming from. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Your people planted an early seed. Yeah.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. Yeah. And then I think it started to blossom as I became an adult. Yeah. And as that side of me started to come out as when I cared, then prison is when it really, really hit me. Because I got locked up at 19. So right when I was really hitting the streets, 17 and 18, I'm seeing it. But when I got to prison, and it's like, bro, it's nothing but us. And then here, of course, we're everywhere. The gang thing is like real big. Here, folks, for some reason, it's a lot of white boys who's folks here. You know what I'm saying? GDs and shit. So we'll go like in prison behind the wall, and it'd be like white dudes over a whole group of black dudes. And I just thought, well, look at that, and like that's what it really started. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is he over this shit? Like, I'm not affiliated with dog. No, he shouldn't be telling y'all what the fuck to do.
Right.
This shit started against them. They should never get to that fucking thing of power.
They're not even supposed to be involved.
Huh?
They're not supposed to be involved at all. They're not supposed to be involved at all.
They shouldn't.
Shouldn't be.
But it's become so diluted, and the reason and what it stands for and everything has become just so muddled where it's just the point where it's like the lines are blurred.
Yeah, it's a cool thing to do.
The lines are blurred like a motherfucker now. You know what I'm saying? Because to keep it all the way real, I did last August 7th. I was locked up for my birthday. That's my birthday, August 7th. Last year I was locked up in Cali. I had to do a week in LA County Jail. And it was white boys banging. It was white bloods. And I was thinking, I go there, I ain't gonna see no, you feel what I'm saying? They was back there like banging.
That's crazy.
it was interesting to me. It was interesting, like I said, like it's just my point of view of it. But it's like, bro, how are you? You feel what I'm saying? Now it was different. Like he wasn't in no position of power and stuff. But that's what really
it's like, how'd you get here?
Yeah, but that's what fucked me up when I was at
Right.
SC, because I knew a lot of white gangbangers, like even on the street, but they wasn't like no head. You know what I'm saying? It was just some white boys, like, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But it's like, I'm talking about when I got to prison, it was literally like, motherfucker in another motherfucker face, like, nah, you got to get violated, because I'm just like, man, I told that white boy, you better get the fuck out of my face, man. Like, and then, like, there's no racist shit, you know what I'm saying? It's just understanding what it came from. And then to see that, it was just like, nah, bro, like, that's not like I can be racist anyway, so I didn't mean to say that. Not to me try to be prejudiced or anything like that. I have no issue with white people at all. I'm just saying, like, that was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't want to see that shit. And then from there, like I said, started setting in. That's why if you look at my battles, hear enemies speak. And it's not to condemn anyone who does it, but me, myself, I don't use the word nigga. You look through all my battles, like people don't really notice it because I don't like try to broadcast it. It's like that, I stopped that in prison. It's just myself personally. I was like, man, my people always told me they ain't like when I said it. So I'm just gonna kind of go back to that teaching as well. And then my aunt was sending books, you know what I'm saying? My aunt sending books when I was back there. And then there was a lot of Muslim brothers who, you know what I'm saying? Like the old heads, you know how that shit goes. Like, yo, you smart. We see your mind. Come here. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not Muslim, but it's like those seem like the more intelligent brothers that I was around.
And they put that knowledge on you, and they gave you the game, and that's the same kind of deal with the 5% with me. Like, it was just like, one day I went to my man's crib and to go do a song or something, and it ended up the older guy was there, and he just was like, yo, come here. You know what I'm saying? And put me on the game, put me on to certain things. I think I came into the consciousness of it probably around about 2021 when I really started taking it serious. And doing my research and studying, you know. So you say you read some books, so I don't be asking battlers this because a lot of them don't read. So I know that. So what's some of your favorite joints, like books?
As far as like
influence your consciousness.
And the books off the top of my head is like, I literally can't remember none of the books I read. Like, as far as the consciousness sides goes, off the top of my head, I know I read, the only one I can remember off the top of my head was the Willie Lynch letters, of course. Upon a Pale White Horse, I think that's what the name of it was.
Behold the Pale Horse?
Yeah, it was Upon a Pale Horse, something like that.
Behold the Pale Horse. I know the book you're talking about. Bill Cooper.
I read that. Like I said, the Willie Lynch letters. I know there were other ones. I mean, like I said, like at the moment, the names aren't sticking, you know. But I read a lot of books from a hip hop perspective from Michael Eric Dyson. Dr. Michael Eric Dyson. He wrote a lot of books of consciousness from a hip hop perspective, and I read a lot of books like that. And there was another one. God, it was another one. Something like
he just wrote one. Michael Eric Dyson just wrote one on Jay-Z just not too long ago.
Yeah, I think I saw him put something like that up on Breakfast Club. But if you look back in his catalog, he does a lot of like books. There was something like another book for young black men coming into their own, and he wrote it in a, like I said, from a hip hop perspective. He definitely he lays it out in a way where it's like it's really easy to, like, I guess, kind of like digest. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he tries to be too confusing, but he lays out the world for you as he sees it in a way where you will be able to receive that knowledge. You know what I mean? I know I read some books from him, and then just some biographies within itself. Like read up on Malcolm, and then read up on Pac, and then read up on I read Common's biography, and just different people who I respect in their mindset myself, and then just their opinions on how they view things. And of course, when you delve into Pac and people like that, you know what I'm saying, you still start to see like, you still start to get these perspectives from powerful and intelligent and free-thinking black men who can really, you know what I'm saying, help you understand the world as it should be seen. And certain, of course, everybody's not perfect. You have to take what you want to take, you know what I'm saying, what you feel like is perfect.
You take what's useful to you, you. Because even sometimes, too, you might listen to somebody talk, and they might say something, and it might not hit you till you go through it. And then you go, oh, shit, that's what such and such was talking about back there. But while you're listening to the message, it's not hitting you. you're not taking it because it's like it's hitting you, but like how you said, like when you got out in the street, your aunt started re-resonating with you. Like it's the same thing with the consciousness. So I tell people all the time, like, take what's useful to you. Like you don't have to be like you don't gotta be red, black, you don't gotta be red, black, green, knee deep in the just you know what I mean? Just do something for your people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I like to learn. I love to learn and grab as like when I was in prison, like during the time I was incarcerated, I learned I sat with Muslims for a while, I sat with Christians for a while, I sat with Wiccans for a while. Like not to say I wanted to be a part of it, I just want to know what y'all, you know what I'm saying, what is
yeah,
that
you want to know what you want. Like,
you know
how does
like,
this work?
You know, like, what is it that y'all believe in? What do y'all believe? So why do y'all believe these things? You know what I'm saying? Like, I that's just always who I've been. I've just always been like a hunger for knowledge type person. When it interests me. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers sit here and know everything about calculus. I'm not going to give a fuck about learning about none of that shit. Like, I don't care about that. But anything that I find, I want y'all to learn as much as I can about it. So, like, especially with the conscious thing, like that hitting me in prison. And just, like I said, just really getting a glimpse of so many of us in one area just in cages. You know, it really, like, I feel like if it doesn't get you to thinking, nothing will. You know what I'm saying? If you don't wake up every day, all these brothers and very little white people, you think, is there any time in life where I can go somewhere in the public that's not in the hood and I see this? Because anywhere else, I don't see as many black people as I see here. Why do I see an overwhelming amount of black people here?
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah, definitely. And just you know, shit is disproportionate, man. Just looking around in the world, it's like prison definitely puts it in a vacuum.
Yeah.
But when you get out and you start looking at the world and you start seeing, oh shit, this shit is fucking set up for us to be like this. This is really the Matrix.
Exactly.
Like this is really
it was set that way since we were freed. The moment we were freed, they instantly found a way to get us back in captivity and then take the fathers out the household. And then it perpetuates this whole line of stereotypes and laziness. Fathers not in the household, all these things that you set into place. We couldn't get jobs. Okay, so now we're lazy. Okay, you're taking the fathers out the household. Okay, so now fathers are like black fathers on around. You set up this shit.
Yeah, you set it up. You started the problem. You provide a solution. Well, you provide a solution. You sped it up, and now what we seeing now with the world, I think, is just we tired, man. Like, and this generation is the generation that's gonna fight back. Like, niggas ain't gonna just.
And this is the thing. This is not to say our ancestors didn't fight back.
No, not at all.
Best they could. This is physically fight. I see it as a relay. I see it as the initial ones. Like, I can't make it there, and that end goal is beating the shit out of a white man if he tried me, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say that's the end goal.
Right.
The first leg couldn't do that. It's like, I can't do that. I can get you closer to there. Here. Boom. Mm-hmm. The next one was like, all right, I can't get you where, you know, you can have sex with a white girl freely. You can do it, you know what I'm saying, go to these white places freely, but I can get you where you're at least free. Boom. The next one was like, all right, I can't get it where you're equal all around, but I can at least get it where you're not segregated just because you're color no more. Boom. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like
it was just everybody was passing the relay step.
Exactly. And I feel like we might be the last leg, and it's like, boom, y'all take it as far as you can. You know what I'm saying? We did what we could. And that's why it's like, I feel like they did what they could. Now it's on us. Like, now we can fight more than they could because of what they did. We can put up a stronger fight in a certain way than they can. I think
we have an amazing one-up on not to discredit the people that came before us, but we got an amazing one-up. We got the motherfucking internet. So I can let a black man in. I can let you know in South Carolina what they doing to us in Boston. Just like you can let me know, yo, if you come down here, don't go over there, don't do this. Just with a tweet.
And it's not even just that. It's like, I think it has become undeniable. There were so many ways they could try to deflect and get around. Oh, black on black, y'all should worry about that. And There were so many. Now it's like, no. We all have these things that I'm talking to you on. Mm-hmm. And then we can record it right then. And then we can post it right then for the entire world to see. And I think once, like you said, once that internet happened and technology advanced to the point where there is really no more secrets that can be had for too long,
Yeah, it got crazy.
now it
It
became
changed the game.
now it became undeniable. Now it's like, all right, now what's up? Now what you gonna do? We see that you lying. We see that this is bullshit. And now we're at a point where you're not even in the strong, damn, hitting this thing too hard. You're not even in the strongest a position as you once were.
Right.
To be able to deny us as much as you have. So
Right.
now it's kind of put up or shut up time.
Yeah.
Are you really this country that stands for freedom and justice for all, like you claim? Are you really the morality compass for the world, like you claim?
Or are you what we know?
Or are we what we own you to be?
Are you what we know? And I think that with that, like, I think with that, you got to make sure the with the state of the world, it's like, yo, like you said, it's the last leg. I think things are gonna change, but at the same time, we got to change it, and we can't be satisfied. Black people so easily pacified with shit. Like we cannot be like, all right, like, like
it cannot stop. Okay, they did this. All right, that's enough. Okay, NFL finally admitted they've been deaf and wrong. We can fuck with them now.
That's enough. They gave Cat back. That's a no. Like we
No.
have to keep going until this thing is evened up. You know what I mean? And they know you give black people the same opportunities and resources you give white people. You know who's gonna rise to the top. The cream of the crop always gonna
rise. Bro. Like what form of damn near anything don't at one point, if we get the same benefits, don't we fucking take over? You know what I'm saying? Like damn near
we damn near take over with the oppression. We take over being oppressed. So man, if we wasn't, like,
think about it. The moment they let in Jackie Robinson to the MLB, they fucked up.
Yeah.
Once more blacks started integrating into their sports, they fucked up. I think baseball, soccer, that's one of the few ones they got left. Basketball, football, we run that shit. The best players now, us.
Everything we step into, we run, bro. Like our coaches, literally everything. To our coaches are like American coaches. Like you take away black people from, you ain't got no America. There's no America.
What you got?
There's just a bunch of white people running around. Yeah,
we got McDonald's, baby.
McDonald's and
you know what I mean?
Hot dogs and shit. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? Like
all that good cooking. Y'all don't got all that goddamn
music, none of that
y'all
shit.
Like all that great music y'all like, man. Listen, all that shit influenced it. Look back at Jimi Hendrix. Look back at all the people that were influencers of the people that they eventually bit from.
You know what I'm saying? Richard, everybody, Ray Charles, we can do this all night. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I see you out here waving that flag though, and you speaking up, and that's good. I appreciate that. With all the madness going on, you know, black, we gotta stay together. We gotta stick together.
Definitely. Definitely.
I like that. Yeah, man. And you got a show on. You about to have a show on caffeine, correct? I seen that on Twitter.
Yeah, man.
What's that about?
They hit me up. They really enjoyed Default. Thought he was pretty entertaining, and they were like, Default should kind of pop back up, you know what I'm saying? Do a weekly thing where he kind of do a battle rap for dummies kind of type thing, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking of kind of doing a show where it's like I may go over bars or battles or battle rappers, whatever, and kind of break them down in a way that makes them more accessible to the casual fan or the new fan who's just coming in. Like, okay, what is this battle rap shit? You got this person who's like this, and you got this person who's kind of like this, and you know when this a bow, a gun boy, that's what a bow is. You know what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like. This is a gun. You see a battle rapper do this, he shoot, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
That's dope.
Break it down away. But I've also thought of just different things to do just within that. I think I want to incorporate just a lot of just social commentary into it as well. And then I kind of want to do a thing called Default will also go through good battles. This is probably one of the definitely shows we're gonna do. He's gonna go through battles that were or angles or rounds or whatever that work really well, that people love, and that are like some of the best ever. And Default gonna break them down and show how he would, you know,
All right. That's cool.
He gonna go through the
cool.
rounds, and Default's gonna show, oh nah, he ain't got no vowels in that. You feel me?
Yeah,
Default gonna show how it should have been done. You know what I mean?
I like that.
And,
yeah.
So
Shout out
I think it's gonna be
to
pretty.
Caffeine. Y'all, that's dope. I'm gonna be looking forward to it, my man. I definitely am happy to have had you on the show. We can chop it up, you know.
Yeah.
You definitely are one of the guys that I'm looking forward to watching you rise in this game. You're gonna be a star.
I appreciate you, bro. Same, man.
And
Same to you. I'm a fan, man. Been a fan for years. Man.
I appreciate
honor to be talking to you.
And you carry yourself like strong black brother. So I'm here for you. Anything you need from me, you got my number, bro. Lock me in. We can chop it up, talk, you spar, whatever. But yeah, man, happy to have you on the show, man. Sparring session, man. We got my man Kid Chaos. Let them know where to find you at on socials, man.
All right, man. On Twitter and Caffeine, follow me, Kid Chaos MIA. That's Kid Chaos MIA. The MIA stands for Music is Art. And on Twitter, it's KCMIA90. But I'm thinking about switching that one over to Kid Chaos MIA too, because might as well.
You want it all streamlined.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and switch that one up too. So and then like, you know what I'm saying, just look out for that. You know what I'm saying? Go check my videos out on my YouTube. You know, YouTube is don't know exactly the one for that. So I don't hold on for that one. I don't know the exact link for that, but I know the my SoundCloud. Go check out some of my music. It's just SoundCloud/KCMIA90. And I feel like my music is just as creative, if not more creative, and shit is my bars. You know what I'm saying? My battles. I want to make sure the fans, the more they get on to me, I want that always to be clear that this is all for the music. I love battle rap to death, and no matter how big my music gets or whatever it gets, I'm always want to battle. But it's all for the purpose of bringing more attention back to my music. That has always been the purpose of it, man. I feel like my music is not like you would expect. I don't think like, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna get exactly what you expect, but it's some creativity. It's definitely creative.
Hey. Send me something. I'll play it. Send me something. We'll bust it up later. Send me something.
Word. I'm gonna shoot you a link. Now I'm gonna shoot you to something.
All right.
Something. Yeah, I got something for you. I'm gonna send something. Right. My favorite video, because the song itself is one big analogy, I guess. And I want to see how you piece together the lyrics, and then the video is a different, I guess, type of breakdown in itself. I directed the video as well. So
okay.
Yeah, creative and has these layers and stuff, so I kind of want to send to people like who like to see stuff like that and break things down and you know what I'm saying, figure out the meanings and stuff. I want people to kind of check that one out, see what they think.
All right, yeah, so send that to me, man. Y'all check out Kid Chaos, check out his show on Caffeine, check out his music, his commentary, his battles. He's working out here. You already know, man. Sparring sessions, man. All right, bro. Be easy.
All right, bro.
Wow.